But
Oh, so Lustin is on the ground. Is he dead or alive?
So Alustin is actually back in Daggerford. I know the names are rough. Elagos, he's the one who was from Waterdeep. He is dead, and he had been dead for a couple days with his manservant Pollard. Yeah, yep, Elagos, that's the one. So that's that was kind of where we had left off. Okay. So it looks like Razik was thinking about reincarnating him. I don't know if Tanner has Raising Dead yet. Do you, Tanner?
No, that sounds good, Razik. I usually have like General Repose, but he's probably been gone too long. The only thing I got's the breath. And I don't think that does it.
Yeah, because he's dead. Okay, alrighty. So you'll have to prepare it for the next day. Alright, sounds good. You guys want to leave the body there, or...?
Too bad we don't have our barbarian to carry him around.
yeah.
Nobody think anything different with a half-orc carrying a guy, right?
Do we want to just stay here tonight then? I have some running around I'd like to do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you guys are going to kind of stay there for the night?
I don't know how the rest feel, but probably easier than lugging them around.
Okay. Alrighty. So who says I get his bed, I get Ilgos's bed? Kind of runs up the stairs.
Yep, you do.
Alright. Okay. So, everybody's gonna go for a full rest. Anything else you guys want to do before we sleep?
I'm gonna read those scrolls I got.
Oh, okay. The apostolic scrolls or whatever.
Yeah, the apostolic scrolls. So I'll read those. I'll take first watch if you guys want. I don't know if we need to do watches around the house.
It's up to you guys, whatever you guys think. Throw up a vote, not throw up a vote.
That's fine with me.
Alright. Alright, Bo, so it'll be 20% off. Okay. Alright, so Tanner's taking the first watch. Who's taking the rest?
Second.
Alrighty, sounds good. So Tanner's first, Cormer's second. Probably put Razik on last since he's going to be sleeping for his spells, I guess. And then Bo's.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright. No problem, that's alright. And then, are you guys going to be kind of all sleeping in the same room, or are you guys going to sleep in the bedrooms?
Bedrooms, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't blame you, right? You guys are sleeping.
We could have our own room.
Yeah.
Masters here.
Absolutely. Alright, so you guys kind of all go up into your rooms, and then Tanner, are you going to be down at the front door during your watch, or are you just going to kind of patrol the area?
I'll be downstairs by the front door reading.
All right, sounds good. All right, so why don't you give me a roll if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, what kind of roll do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry, it was for Tanner.
Do you want a negative? Well, you may want to apply. I'm reading too, so.
Oh, good point. Yeah, so go ahead and give me a perception. Damn. All right. Well, that works. So you're able to you kind of read throughout the night. Don't really see anything that kind of happens, and then Cormer kind of comes down for his watch. Cormer, can I have a perception check? Alrighty. So, Cormer, you kind of trade off on your... Sorry, did I cut out?
Yeah.
You said something about Cormer and that cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, Cormer, you come down and you guys kind of trade watch. And then as Tanner's starting to go upstairs, I need you guys to roll initiative.
All right.
All right. All right, looks good. And then we'll get... Alrighty. Okay, so I have a map. It's going to be of a room, and then I'll have a little passageway with stairs. It's obviously not a room map, though, so because this is kind of on the fly. So you're going to see a picture kind of show up here. In the center is that main room. Going up to the that little branch going up are the stairs.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Okay.
And there, and then the exit door is going to be.
A calculator.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of. Whoops. I don't know if you can see the scratches on there. No, I guess you can't. Down to the south is kind of the exit. All right. And then let me get Tanner's there. Cormier's there. Bose, you're upstairs.
So like the black box is the entryway.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Razik is up there, and so is Carl. I know they're big. I'll fix them later. And out of the area, kind of where the kitchen would be, you guys see a spawn of cayuse that it looks a lot like Pollard that has kind of sort of crawled up and is now making his way towards you guys. And Cormier, you're up.
Going to yell to everyone up.
Alrighty, so you're gonna yell pretty loud. And then that's kind of a swift action. Do you want to do another action at all, or?
Cast some magic missiles.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Nice. So your magic missiles kind of hit right into him, and then it's his turn. You notice, however, he looked a little weakened after the magic missile hits him, but then all of a sudden, he's doing a lot better. So. There we go. I'll get you back on there in just a second. So he moves to there, and he he's undead, so he just moves right next to you. Tanner, you're up.
I'll do a 5-foot step.
Okay. There you go.
Cure light wounds hurts undead, right?
Yes, it does.
I'll sacrifice a spell for cure moderate wounds.
Okay.
It's a touch, so do I have to roll a touch attack against him?
Correct. I think you can just, yeah. I think you can drag it onto him. It should do the touch already, I think. I know you didn't heal him, but, here, let's,
Yeah, I tried doing a cast. It didn't do anything when I did the die. Just said cast on him, right?
okay. So I'll give him a will save here, just 1 second. You guys upstairs, if you want, you can give me perception checks to see if you can hear the screaming. So Tanner, he succeeds, so he takes half damage.
Okay. So it'd be what? You gotta read it.
Oh yeah, thanks. And the other one I just did. Alright, I got him. Alright, so... Dang. Yeah, you guys definitely hear screaming downstairs. Carl does as well. Alright, Bose, you're up.
Alright, I'd have to use a double move to get down there, right?
Correct.
I have to get up out of my bed and then another.
Yep.
Alright, so that's what I will do.
And then
Stairs coming down here?
Yeah, these are stairs. And then I would assume you probably wouldn't have your armor on, so if you want to put armor on, you'd have to put that on too, so.
Yeah, no, he called, I'm gonna get down.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. That's
There we go. Alrighty. Carl's up.
Oh, actually, I can't have my armor on because I have the endurance feat.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, so here comes Carl. Oh, I'm sorry, Razik. We kind of skipped over you, but Razik would be able to come down too by now. Nice. There you go. So Sponacayus kind of collapses down to the ground and doesn't really wiggle at all. All right. Nice job.
I've done these on heroic, but not epic.
Right. So, so you guys had killed it. Cormer's kind of, or Bose is kind of running down, kind of have sleepy head and whatnot, and Carl kind of, I think, probably growls at it. Okay. So, so while you guys are standing there, you guys, go ahead, Tanner. What's that again?
Well, that's Razik.
Oh, go ahead, Nate. I missed you. I could hear you clearly, though.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I missed them on my watch. I'll drag them out and search them. You guys can go back to bed.
All right, where you want to drag him to?
I'll take them to the kitchen.
Okay, sounds good. So Tanner drags him off to the kitchen. Cormer, you ready to start your watch?
Yep.
Alrighty, sounds good. So Cormer, everybody else gonna go ahead and crash back out again?
Yeah, so this Sponacayus was inside the tavern or outside?
It was actually in the house. You guys were spending the night with Elagos's body and the manservant Pollard's body. Sorry.
Okay.
It was Pollard, I think. I think Pollard changed. So I'll put manacles on the other guy just in case he turns, maybe.
Alright.
I don't know if we'll do anything.
Right. Yeah. He was kind of dressed in Pollard's clothes. So. All right. So, Tanner, you take him into the kitchen. After that, are you going back to bed?
I was gonna check him for see if he's got any of those worms in him. I didn't channel. I don't know how the worms work.
Okay. So yeah, there are some worms there.
Just one worm?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take it with me.
Okay. Okay. All right, and then Cormer, can you give me a roll for your watch? A perception roll.
Like the last one.
Okay.
What do you do after this?
Alrighty. I assume everybody else went back to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you already did the one in the 12? That's my favorite, I think.
Alrighty. Cormer, so you're able to get through the night without any awakening at all or any issues. So let's see. Who was next? Bose was next. Bose, you come on down for your watch.
Okay, give me a second here.
Sure. I know you're calculating stuff and whatnot. So.
No, well, the TeamSpeak actually, I accidentally opened a second instance of it, and when I closed the one that I thought was a closed one, it was actually the one that had all of our information on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the one we're using right now. Although it's active, it doesn't show that I have TeamSpeak open anymore, so it's kind of weird. So I'm just trying to figure that out.
Oh, no problem. If you need a minute, go ahead.
All right, anyhow, okay. So, what did you need me to do? Roll my perception on my sleep, or?
Yeah, perception just for your round. So
Okay.
for your watch. Yeah, thanks. Perfect. Good.
Oh, I need a short rest or something. I've got a lot of those, or
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
got a lot of effects based on potions still running on me.
I'll probably have to cancel them, I think. If there's other potions on there, just let me know if I missed them. All right. Okay, so you make it through yours with no difficulty whatsoever, and then I think it's Razik's turn. So, Razik, if you want to give me a roll, you can do that as well. It's a perception roll, please, just to see if you perceive anything while you guys are sleeping. Alrighty, sounds good.
You know what, Brixie? I think I'm confusing it with this one.
So, Razik, you're able to sleep all the way through the night, and you guys are able to get your full rest. So, Bose, I know you're looking still, but when you have a chance, can you just make sure that there's no other effects on you that shouldn't be on you? I think those are all your buffs, but...
Bark skin should be gone, and the protection from evil.
All right, thanks. What about Falcon's Aim's there all the time, though, right?
Yep.
Okay, good, excellent. Anybody else is missing stuff or needs stuff? I think they're all good, but just check and make sure so I'm not missing anything. All right. Okay, so you guys are able to get a full rest. Tanner, did you stay up all night?
Yeah, I stayed up all night reading the apostle scrolls.
No.
So
Okay.
This one's arcane, and they didn't do
I'll
anything
check
to
off
the
my
arcane.
spells. I hadn't used any
I have a
channels
lower
yet.
level one.
Okay. So let me tell you about what you read.
Put on.
Let me see here. Hang on a second, I gotta find the actual... So, reading the apostolic scrolls, you've learned a lot about the scrolls themselves. The scrolls were actually designed by Caius prior to becoming a god, and these scrolls essentially are the ways to call the apostle of Caius and to try to get him to respawn. Unfortunately, the scrolls only work once, or fortunately, so now that they've been used to call the spawn that you guys, or the apostle that you guys had fought, it doesn't have any sort of spell type ability to it now, and it's really just kind of an artifact and just a little bit more information for what you guys are trying to collect to figure out how to defeat these things. So you also found out that the apostle of Caius would perform a mass sacrifice which would honor its master, and that was kind of what the whole plan was. And I think I'd kind of discussed that prior to you guys' leaving last week. We kind of talked about what would have happened if it would have activated, so you kind of learned all that. You found out that the scroll actually transports one of those monsters, so there's multiple of those things in the world. You guys just have never seen them before, and they're kind of in different areas where they're pretty hidden. Let's see. What else did you learn here? Let's see. That was kind of the big things. Kind of learned a little bit more about the spawn of Caius. You found out that the worms definitely cause the kind of burrow in under the skin, and then once they get in the brain, they just start eating memories, and each worm can kind of hold a memory from a person, so you actually could theoretically transport memories out of other people by harvesting worms and allowing them to eat your brain. But it also could cause some issues with madness and other crazy type of things. And then it also find out that when the spawn of Caius actually spawn, it talks about how the worms multiply rapidly with multiple worms, and they burst out of the eyes and the mouth, and that's why you kind of see those pictures of skulls with all these worms bursting out of their heads. So that's kind of how it does. And I think that's it. All right. So you guys are going to do a. Let's see. You guys were gonna reanimate, I think, right? Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to do a heal check on myself too, if I could.
Sure. Okay. You feel like you're okay.
Cool, sounds good.
All right. I'll get those, Razik. Thank you. All right. What do you guys want to do now? Oh, you guys are gonna do the animate, I think, right?
Bossy? You have to be careful because when you turn it, you pull up like a barrier again. Blocked him.
Okay.
Did you? I watched you. Right, Var did it and then you turned it another way.
All right. Is that what you're gonna do, Nate? Is cast that animate spell? All right. If you're gonna do that, I'll need you to roll a percentile dice so we can see what he reanimates as. All right. I gotta find it. It's under Druid, right? Human? Wow. What are the odds of that? Nice job. He used to be human. Yeah, he was human. So human to human. All right. Well, that works. So Elagos is reanimated by Razik. He comes back kind of as a human and sort of like, oh man, what happened? He's like, man, I don't know. And he kind of looks around the room and he's like, boy, this is all kind of foggy. I don't really remember what happened. I'm sorry, what was that, Nate? My bad, buddy.
You were right. Is it so bad?
It's I can just hear a lot of background noise. It's tough.
I wonder if it's the headset or the connection. I'll go check it.
I can hear you there. I can hear you say I'm gonna go check. I heard you say something about headsets. Oh, yeah. It sounded like the headset because I hear a background noise. I just couldn't hear your voice. Maybe it needed to be readjusted or something, or twisted. Maybe the mic part got twisted around. Maybe a little closer or something. So Elagos kind of looks around and sees the room, and yeah, he says, yeah, I was, yeah, I kind of remember now. I think I was writing a note, and I was going to have a package, Pollard take a package over to Lustin, kind of with all our supplies and everything, and see if he could maybe go talk to our previous sage, kind of our mentor. It's like, where is that package and note anyways?
Well, you got attacked from behind. You were killed, and Pollard was killed. Razik here had to bring you back.
He kind of puts his head down, and you kind of see him sort of sobbing, crying type of thing. Really can't get his emotions under control. Just kind of continues to sob.
I'm gonna heal check him and see if
Okay.
how bad off he is or anything.
Yeah. So he
Can I do
appears
this first?
physically to be relatively okay. You don't see anything that looks like he's poisoned or diseased or anything like that.
Elagos, I know this is a rough time, but what did the package look like?
So he kind of says, "Well, it was a box. It had everything you guys had given me. That little those little stick things and the little box, and you guys had given me that little vial with the worm in it, and all that stuff was all inside the box. It was kind of a little wooden kind of crate, and it was tied with a rope and had a note on top of it."
Okay, I'll go look for the box and see if I can find it real quick. I'll
All right.
go room by room.
Okay. Who picked it up? Somebody picked up the box, didn't they? Okay, I thought there was a package or something, but maybe nobody had picked it up. So, all right.
I'll check the party inventory.
I'm sorry. What was it that you were looking for?
Do you remember there was a package that was on the desk in front of Elagos, and it had the note that we had I had copied and pasted over where it said he needed to go to, to talk to his previous sage and to Lustin. It was a note to Lustin.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Zarzog's ledger, but I have that in my...
Yeah. All right. So you guys want to do kind of some perception checks, and we'll see if we can find it in the house. Yeah, just throw them in the box. There we go. The note was on top of the box. It was kind of like written on the top of a little box there.
Got the one up. One up here doing anything? That one turned.
Okay. All right. So yeah, right. You guys find out that you guys had actually moved it off the desk and had kind of put it over underneath the some papers that were on the side. So it's kind of over on the side. You guys had kind of covered it up. Ooh kind of lifts it up and says, "Here it is. Here it is. This is where we put it, right here."
Oh, sweet, Ooh, bring it over and let's open it up. Make sure everything's still in there.
Well, and I don't know if
All right, so Ooh brings it over. You guys open up the box, and you see that all the old stuff is still on your
But then there's that switch.
is still in the box. So you have like your that circle thing. There was a circle ball. I don't know if you guys remember that. And there was the vial and whatnot. So everything is within the box. And so Elagos is like, yes, I remember now. I kind of wrote a note to tell El Lustin that he needs to take this information as well as anything that he's collected back in Daggerford since he's been down there, and to go talk to the mage and see if he could get you guys some assistance. He's like, did you guys win the games?
Yeah, we won the games, and then the Lord took off. Well, the games kind of, yeah, we won them.
Loris Reiki, that guy, right?
Yeah, Loris Rakian, he took off. He's onto us, and he's gonna kill everybody that we care about.
It's like, of course, that's where I remember seeing that guy from before.